And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway. That one to first, and that's just foul. And here it comes. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball track.
Oh, now a great stop. And very nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's off the wall. In comes the run from third. Relay to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Tucker makes the catch. And there's two down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right side, hard hit. Albies over to first in time. And they take care of it. Back here at Coors Field. And now Ketel Marte. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Ball two.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He circles the bases. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle.
To second, Turner, inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And there's a strike.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it in.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 1 out in the second. And now Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs. 1 away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 7-1. Jose Bautista digs in now. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed.
Outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground. Albies on to first. 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now here is Chipper Jones, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Tatis settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Mookie Betts. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these guys doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting
over to Albies. How about that double play? 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Corey Seager. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Puts it away for the out. And here is Terry Pendleton.
Third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Left field. Ramirez brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Pendleton. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Here's Kyle Tucker. On the ground out to short. And he can't come up with it. One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Tucker at first, one gone. Out to center. Junior gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1-0.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. And a strike on the outside edge. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-2.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
So up next, Tony Clark. There's a strike. Bautista leads off first with 1 away. hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's going to be Jason Varitek. 0-1 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
Albies. Lindor. That's one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Marte in his 9th season, 31 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Turner with the throw to first. They get the out on Marte. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Tapped up the first base side. The throw to second. Over to Clark for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Arrieta back to work. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
Hey, too late.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one missing inside. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marte makes the grab, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Junior settles underneath it. Out number 2. So man aboard, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-3. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And ball 1.
That's inside.
And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Chipper fires to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Tony Clark getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-3. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Well struck right field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third. Chipper fires to first. And Betts is gone. And that is the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
0-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
0-2 now. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. And that one wrapped foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Marte. That's out number 3. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to go here. And now for the Phillies, Willie Castro. Slice the other way and foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Varitek down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 out, bases empty. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Bernie Williams. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Williams, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Not close with that one. 1-1. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Hunter Brown. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient. And hit the ball the other way.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. And now it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And there's the strike. Turner runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. Snap throw down to second. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Runner on the go. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. The throw in, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Check swing, called strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Jason Varitek up now for the Brewers. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And the 0-2. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's outside. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One out. Runner at second. Betts will hit next. Rip towards third. Mookie retired. That's 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, blocked. Varitek stands at second with 2 gone. Yelich. And the inning is over. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Page back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball. Satchel comes to the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out towards right center field. Williams snags it, and there's 1 down. Here's Turner now.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
On the ground to third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. In the air, right side. Yelich running hard. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Terry Pendleton. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Fastball is outside. Base knock right field. And now 2 aboard. And now Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. That one misses. Ball 1. Outside corner. There's a strike. That one inside. 2-1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And he'll be safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the veteran outfielder, Tim Raines. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. No. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Willie Castro. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Tony Clark. And that is out of play.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That one fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Rains as this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. So 2 away with nobody on. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And the first offering is not close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at American Family Field. Start of the 4th. Now it's Christian Yelich. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bernie Williams, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that one popped in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. They got it for out number 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And gone! He shoots one out to right. It's 5-1. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one at triple digits.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. See ya! Strikes him. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2.
And there's a ball. That's hard hit on the line. Williams takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Trey Turner digs in now. That one almost got him.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Terry Pendleton up now for the Brewers. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. The two-run shot. It's 7-1. One out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning.
Up, ball.
Next offering away upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There goes Junior. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Junior stands at first with one out. Misses inside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Squirts away a little bit. Junior into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Clark, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that's outside. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. To third now, but he's safe as a run scores. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
No ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Turns and fires to Betts. Battling here as he fouls it away. Corners are occupied with 2 down. This to third. Slings it across. Inning ends, and that's. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And strike 2.
1-2. Ball 2.
That's
Ball,
off the mark,
no.
and it's 3-2.
Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Rafael Palmeiro. First
Ball
offering, and it
outside.
just misses. That's
No,
a
that's
little
a
bit
ball.
low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1.
In the
That's a
dirt.
ball.
And that is ball 1.
1-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And down on strikes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Tim Raines now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. Satchel kicks and delivers. Ground ball right side. To second, Turner, third out. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior. Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 48.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. High fly ball, right field. Yelich hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. And they add on. It's 10-1. One down. Terry Pendleton up now for the Brewers. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That one is upstairs. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next for Milwaukee, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So here's the Brewers DH, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets him to chase
No ball.
after that
2
one.
strikes.
In the dirt. Pendleton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And Yelly leaves the yard. It's 10-2. And first offering is fouled off. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
2 down, base is empty. Jorge Polanco stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Tony Clark. Davis back to work. First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's down and away.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 60, Lucas Harrison.
And it remains 2-2. And that one upstairs. Right side, and that's just foul. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Varitek now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball 1.
Reigns under this one. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Betts. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Started after it, appeal to first. He did not go around. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Santander stands in here, takes ball one low. That one missed. In the dirt, and it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Junior moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses.
1-0.
Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Fernando Tatis Jr. Erceg in his second season, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second.
Ball.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 13, Billy.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Crow Armstrong around third. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again.
Runner takes off. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one is back. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.